The design process is a way in which we figure out how to resolve issues by creating different ways of doing things. In our group, we each share how we each believe the chair should be made according to our needs. The chair has had many designs, as did our own takes on how we each would design it. So here are our designs for how we each would recreate the chair.
Hi, here's Zihao sitting area design. First of all, use the corner of the space to place the table that extend to two sides of the corner. This will make the length of the table longer and the space looks full and less crowded. Design a window on the wall along with the table for the better light exposure. A soft cushion is built into the chair to make it more comfortable. To make it easier and convenient to move the chair, install 5 wheels at the bottom of the chair. People could move it anytime. Unbalance this kind of design make this sitting area more beautiful and practical.
Alright guys, this is my ideal seating arrangement. I call it the Vibin' Lounge. It is essentially just 2 recliners molded together and something to listen to music to. So basically, there's a center console in the middle that can hold like USB ports and store certain goods or whatnot. It's got some cup holders on it, cushioned seats, handle on the sides to open the recliner, and it's got an end table to put food on and hold food and drinks. And here in the corner you see a big bulky speaker, which is basically just where your music comes out of, and then you see your receiver below it, and that is where like you plug in your phone or CD or whatever. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so my chair design that I made is an extra long beanbag chair. Being from a family that is pretty tall, it's hard to find beanbags that work for us, so I decided to make this because I've never really seen one. And the main things about it is that it can fit people ranging from heights 5'5" to 6'5". It's environmental friendly based on the fact that the fabric is made from recycled poly and the inside is filled with biofoam. And since it's made out of poly, the fabric can come in a variety of colors and it's easily movable.
Hello, I'm Henry, and this is the chair that I designed. I call it practicality because I have no issue with the regular office chair. These are just some small perks that I'd make to it to make it a little bit better. First, I put the up and down height adjustment as buttons, so it's much easier to use. Locks to lock the wheels from moving. I feel like sometimes that can be an issue. I've had chairs that they're a little too loose and they just move around. And to control these functions, I decided to use a solar powered rechargeable battery to be a little bit more on the greener side instead of having it connect to a wall outlet. And I thought of this because often I see in offices they have windows surrounding it, so I think that solar powered wouldn't be too big of an issue, and it wouldn't be something that would have to be done all the time, as I don't think people adjust their height or much often. The metal parts of the chair I would like to be aluminum. Aluminum is quite light, but it is quite a durable material, so I feel like that will definitely last a while. And lastly, I decided to have most of the chair be mesh because mesh just gives you more of like a breathable aspect to it, makes it a lot more comfortable to sit on. And as you can see, I also added a bit of kind of a swivel to the top so it can have a bit of lumbar support and kind of adjust your head. And that is my chair practicality.
While designing this chair, I thought it to be a really simple design yet effective. So I just designed it as a basic office chair, but just adding some features which the normal chairs don't have. So I added the reclining function, which most of them really have. But one of the things which I wanted to add was a good lumbar support, which provides to the lower back and keeps the body in natural alignment, because sometimes when people don't get good natural support, the good lumbar support which their body deserves, they they suffer from diseases like lombardosis or all these things which make them hurt their back. And what I wanted to adjust one more thing was to make sure that the fabric uses the polyester, because when we use polyester it's very easy to clean and it lasts for years. And just like any other chair, I added the color black, brown, or gray just to make sure that it doesn't get dirty, and then it's easy to wipe off. And material, I use artificial leather, again just to make sure that it lasts for years to come and it doesn't really fade away in 3-4 years. All the other functions are really easy to understand. Rotating functionality helps the chair to spin, and wheels provide mobility to the chair. And then the height of the chair allows the feet to be flat on the floor, and the feet should be like ergonomically bent at a 90-degree angle. So I just made sure that these things are in standard alignment with the chairs that are in the office, but just made sure to improve some things like the good lumbar support. As we can see that here, I've provided good lumbar support, and it can really help your back stay in the natural alignment position.
Our favorite chair was Abhirup's chair, as it seemed that it provided the most comfort and the most functionality, and it was one that was definitely going to be able to be used by a wide variety of people. So our favorite chair goes to Abhirup and his take on the office chair.